Hi guys, we're from CloudGears. My name is Roman and we got Victor.
Hey there, well, today we're going to be talking to you pretty much about the new Aurora 9X. It's a nice update to the Aurora 9. It's not a fully new radio, but I like it already. I'm pretty happy with it, and it's definitely a huge upgrade from the DX7, which is has been knocked over by the cats a few times.
Yeah, I would kind of describe it as the Rolex of the transmitters. The Spectrum looks more like a Casio to me. It's still functional, it has everything you kind of need for most of the uses, but this really has like a beautiful touch to it, very ergonomic and
touch screen.
Yeah, the touch screen is like double the size pretty much.
Yeah, if you've never used a nice computerized radio like this before, you're not gonna have a hard time because pretty much the menus are simple to use and it's intuitive. So you don't have to dig through the manual, which by the way is not included. Bad Hitec. They didn't.
Really?
Yeah, they included it on CD.
Would it be on their site?
It's on their site, but it's also on a CD. I think that was part of the delays that we had, because we tried to get ours for a long time, and just apparently the manual is really holding them up. So,
so having just received it, we wouldn't know about any of their customer relations or any of their.
They're really good. I've been reading. I've been emailing Mike Mayberry. He's a really nice guy. He's answered all my questions, so he'll put up with your crap. He puts up with it. They're really friendly apparently. Like I read somebody broke one of their Boda antennas, these things, and they are replaceable. So you just have to take the case apart and kind of snap in a new connector. And he sent them. Mike sent the guy like 2 or 3 antennas for free. So other companies will really do that for you.
Right. So
So yeah, let's talk a little bit about it. We're not going to do an unboxing video because that's kind of boring. Obviously, you should know what you get in it. If you're going to order it, we order it with the Optima 9 receiver. It's a 9-channel.
Oh, it even identify. It asks,
where
are you ready to transmit, and it gives you the option Optima and Minima.
Right. Because there's Optima, Minima, and then there's also the Maxima.
Okay.
So they use a different version of their protocol of the active frequency hopping spread spectrum. One is bidirectional, and the other one is just one direction. So the Optima 9, for example, will have it will transmit voltage telemetry, and of course you can also plug in they have the blue Hitec HTS SS something blue sensor stations if you want to run more sensors like airspeed, GPS, current. We might update to the current. We might need the current one.
Okay.
As it stands, you get voltage telemetry just as it is. You don't need to buy anything else. Like you don't need to, get a telemetry module. It's built in, and it's a nice thing because it's also a redundant power supply.
Right.
So if you're, if temporarily you're flying a big plane and you draw too much current from the servos, with normal receivers like Spectrum, that will cause the receiver to reboot basically. So you're gonna lose. You're
pretty much done.
Yeah, faceplant.
Okay. While Victor was giving you a bit of a background, I've been playing around with the sticks. I mean, they have a very nice kind of very comfortable teeth at the end of the sticks, and you really have a hard time losing grip on that. So really responsive, and the menu itself, as soon as you turn it up, is quite intuitive. Now the buttons you have to press with a bit of force. It's not an iPhone or a Nexus, whatever. It's not a smartphone for you.
Yeah, it's a resistive screen. So there's 2 pieces of plastic basically, or how it works, and you have to basically squeeze and press them enough that they touch, and that's how it registers it. Okay. Now, with that being said, I find that it's a lot easier to use the stylus, which by the way now comes included. The Aurora 9 did not have it. Also, a huge difference, of course, is the lack of the module. You can no longer change that. You can, however, still update the software on the Spectrum module that's built in now, and also the radio software as well.
Now, so for the firmware updates, do you need anything else aside from the components that are provided?
Right, yeah, you reminded me. You need, it's actually convenient. Hitec is having a promotion with what you need. So if you notice this missing hole, If you mail in your UPC in a form as well that they ask you to print out as well as your your receipts.
The form comes in the box?
No, you have to go to their website. So
Okay.
go check out hitecrcd.com or hitecrcd USA.
Hitec website.
Yeah, you can figure it out. You mail all that stuff in and you get an HPP22 programmer. So basically that can upload the firmware on almost all the receivers, the radio and the radio module, and you can just get yourself up to date. Or transfer data back and forth, save your models. It only has a 30 model memory, which is kind of, I was surprised. I didn't really pay attention to this. I don't think I'll ever have that many, but still, like why not 50 or 100? It's not an upgrade compared to the old one.
Oh, okay, I was gonna ask,
Yeah.
is it like substantial difference, but okay.
No, it's not at all upgraded. Some really plus sides, if you've never had an Aurora 9, why you may want it. These sliders here, but therefore, it's up to you. You can pretty much program any of these switches to anything you want, mixes, flight conditions, or whole channels altogether. Generally, these are good for gliders. If you ever get yourself a glider, you can put the flaps down with this. I find it a bit weird to use them while you're holding the sticks. I've never had it, right? So it's tough for me to get used to.
Getting into the habit of it.
Yeah, you have to really get into it. But yeah, overall it's a very nice radio, very intuitive. I think it's really awesome. I haven't had a sip of this for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's very ergonomic fit. I can't wait to test it out. So,
I'm in love. I like it a lot.
What are we testing out with this transmitter?
Right, we are testing, just hold on a second. We are testing.
So we've got a few projects coming up, and just not to bore you to death, first one.
This is the hexacopter. It's obviously, it's a hat for your weekend out. What do you think, is it stylish?
No. Very nice.
It's an in project, it's still in construction, it's not yet done. It's hopefully going to be done soon, but life keeps stalling us.
Right. We're in the beginning stages. I mean, Victor and I are very old friends, and we figured out, hey, it's a fun hobby. Why not take it and...
why not make it into a business? Right?
Yeah, why not take it further?
So hopefully we can get into that very heavily, because I love this stuff. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching do as well.
Right.
And I know a lot of you are probably here for the Hitec video as well. Oh, I forgot to go into what's included. Very quickly, you get some stuff. This is kind of outdated. This is. Let's be honest. This is like back in the days when we had those. You had those Tamiya cars, and you actually need a separate battery to power your receiver. Nobody uses these. It's generally like a voltage regulator. It's old technology, but I guess, hey, it's nice they included it. You get a very nice heavy-duty looking switch. Not sure we'll ever need that, which is a shame. Why do they give us things we don't need? Okay, and I know there was somebody on the internet who had a hard time figuring out what this is. This is basically for the voltage telemetry that I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
You need it if you want to tap into your flight pack, or you can make your own lead. It's really not complicated. The Boda antenna holders, they come with double-sided tape, or you can screw them into your model, basically to support these fatties, because they are pretty heavy. They add some weight. And
so you don't want them being flimsy in your frame.
Yeah, you don't want them getting caught in a pop or anything like that. It's just a bad day, because your range goes from fantastic to horrible. They also include the little foam thing. I don't know if you can make sense of what the heck this is, but
I guess it's kind of like a keychain thing, or you want to rep up your Hitec fan,
Rep up, represent, man. They do have a nice receiver protector. But I'm guessing, I really think that's a screen cleaner.
Oh, wait.
What do you think?
Yeah, it is actually.
Is it? Okay, let's try it.
It's a weird screen cleaner, but...
yeah, it really is.
the fabric is
Also, it doesn't fit the screen. So, and
the fabric is not the soft. So yeah, I think it's more of just like you latch it on somewhere
and you represent
them.
brands. But speaking of the screen, we did order screen protectors for the Aurora 9.
Mm-hmm.
These are for the Aurora 9, not the 9X. However, the screen is identical.
Right. When we're comparing screen sizes, we're comparing it with Spectrum DX7. So yeah.
This is the radio I take when I don't want to damage, nice stuff, which is pretty much always. As this is a nice radio, I haven't had the courage to take it out yet, to be honest. I want to keep it pristine. I'm like, oh, I'm not touch it with the stylus. All right, our time is running out, so we'll wrap it up. That's it. We're gonna have some more videos in the future. We definitely want to talk to you about the Open Pilot Mini, OP Link Mini, which is if you don't know about this, look it up. It's a very cool. It's a little 433 megahertz radio transmitter. It's actually more of a modem. So picture the old days where you can communicate back and forth, get telemetry, and
it's actually a strength. It's not just that one way.
Yeah. It's a good strength because you can see where your multi-rotor is or your airplane once they implement that, and it communicates with this. This is the Open Pilot Revolution with the 3D printed case. It doesn't look this nice by itself.
This looks so cool.
Yeah, it's really neat case. So we haven't decided yet what we're going to be using for our hexacopter project.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But we got
yeah, we have the Ardu Pilot. APM 2.5. Yeah. Which is kind of painful to set up as you have to plug the USB in every time and unplug the battery. If you plug in both, apparently they burn. But this might have changed, so don't yell at me. Then we have the Open Pilot Revolution, and we have the Copter Control 3D, also by Open Pilot, and also a really nice controller with you can put a Bluetooth module on it, and
it's pretty versatile.
Yeah, I can connect it to laptop, and you can change the settings on there.
So look for our next videos. Hopefully it's the one of many to come, as you mentioned before, Victor.
Yes, I hope we'll be doing a lot more.
Yeah, so look out for CloudGears coming up.
Take care, guys.
See ya.